Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon Harrison. I'm Associate Features Programmer for Doc NYC. I'm very pleased to welcome director Han Meng and producer Vincent Du from their film Smog Town. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks.
I love the film. I find it to be really important when you're talking about climate change and where that's going in the future and how it's happening now. So I wanted to ask, did you have any sort of films that inspired your process in making this film, or films that you took and you liked it that you used to create your film?
他就说这个有没有之前看过的一些片子，然后会激发你去拍这个片子，有没有一些片子影响过你呢？
I like the film of Chinese mayor a lot, so I feel 我说一中文嘛，我觉得那个片子就是反映了很多，就是很少见到的，能够看到中国的政府部门的工作人员，就政府部门的人怎么去，他们如何去工作，然后他们与底层老百姓之间的一种关系。
好，我先翻译哈。I really like a film called China's Mayor. It's made by Zhou Hao. Actually, it's screened at ITFA and Sundance several years ago. And I like it pretty much because through the film, we can see the very unknown story in the Chinese government, inside the Chinese government. So that film inspired me to make my film. 好，继续。
What was the process of actually making the film? If you're going behind and working with the government, how did you meet Inspector Lee, Director Lee? What was the process like of meeting and working with your subjects?
就是你怎么跟李纯元建立关系的？就是你怎么开始这个跟政府官员的拍摄的呢？
我当时还是一个记者啊，但现在我也是，对，我用。其实政府部门在中国来的政府部门，它其实也是需要去让人知道，他们在做这些什么。所以其实我当时，通过我自己的这种身份，然后让他们也想通过你知道他们在做了些什么，这样子。
I'm a journalist, so I made interview with the main character, Mr. Lee. And I think their work should be known by all by people around us. So everybody should know the situation about their work, and also the main character. They also like to show their work to the people.
You show the work that they're doing between their work for climate change, but you also saw the relationship between the two characters, Assistant Hu and also Director Lee. What did you want to show about their relationship with each other and what it's like to work in this sort of office?
你是怎么想表现就是李春元跟胡海歌之间的关系的呢？
就很多时候我们拍摄的时候，他其实你也知道，我们很多时候拍摄其实是，在李春元的另外一个方面去，就没有在李春元面前去拍另外一些人嘛。就是其实我们也拍了很多，就是在李春元不知道的时候，我们去拍了另外一条线索。所以其实我们想呈现出这种政府部门工作之后，另外一个方面的一种复杂的东西。对，我们是有另外一个。
So Mr. Hu, actually, his story is like another story. So that is totally different from Mr. Lee's story. So I really want to show another side of this issue from another perspective. So that is what I did in this film.
Did you, when you interacted with the public, we see Mr. Lee going around and talking to everyday people. people that aren't following the rules, businesses. Was anybody difficult to film? All these regular people, did people want to work with you? Or people avoiding you? What was that like?
You mean the ordinary people？
Yes.
就是说你拍的时候呢，有很多的互动哈，就是说有跟这个就李春元去接触的这些普通民众的之间的一个互动，就是你在拍他们的时候呢，就这些比如说违反这个环保条例的这些老百姓，你拍他们的时候有没有遇到一些困难呢？
就是他们会不相信我，他们觉得我是在替政府说话的，但实际上我自己会知道，其实他们才是真正为环保所牺牲的最先牺牲的一批人。对，包括后面所有的人，其实都在为这个取得蓝天所付出很多他们自己的代价的。而这些普通民众其实是他们牺牲是最多的，也是最大的一批人。
Those ordinary people actually didn't believe me. They thought I was working for state media. So actually, I was not in that position. So actually, I really want to show they sacrifice for the environmental protection in China. So they sacrifice a lot.
但其实我也不是说他们的一个方面，我也不是说一定要站在他们，我不是那个真正的媒体的那个什么。其实我很多时候在花很多时间来表现他们付出的一些东西，他们所付出的一些代价。
Actually, I didn't speak for the state media. I actually can feel those ordinary people's feeling. So I know they sacrifice a lot for environmental issue in China. So that is what I want to show in the film.
Here, in America and other places, we don't know too much about what this actually looks like, climate change and fighting for climate in China. What would you want people who don't know, who aren't aware of all the things that are going on in China to clear up climate change and make the climate better for all of us? What would you want people to know about how this is happening there?
他说，就是在美国呢，就是很多人都不了解中国的这个环境污染的治理。然后，sorry, your question is what? Can you repeat again? Sorry.
What would you want us here in America and other places to know about what is going on there in terms of climate change?
OK. 你希望就世界其他地方的人呢，包括美国，包括其他地方，希望了解中国治理污染过程当中的哪些方面呢？就是你希望国外的人了解中国什么呢？就在环保方面，通过这个影片。
我希望他们能够看到，其实中国其实真的是在治理环保，他在用他们自己的方式在治理环保，但实际上就中国整个治理环保，其实确实是付出了非常大的一些代价。当时环境污染的时候是因为发展经济，而我们的经济发展好，就是污染又随之又出现了，所以其实这两方面一直都在不断的平衡。其实很多人，就是我们换来的蓝天，实际上真的是是通过很多普通人的牺牲而换来的，就这种代价，实际上每一个人都在为这个蓝天所付出代价，从普通人到，对。而我们其实需要探索出一种，就是我希望能够通过这个影片能够探索出一种，就是有没有一种可持续性的发展的一种方法，然后能够让经济都能够一点一点的变好，而不是说用快速的方法让它变好了之后，你还在反弹。
China actually is doing a lot to protect its air to gain a blue sky, but that sacrifice a lot. For example, ordinary people's daily life. So I really want to find a better way in the film to get clean air, but also balanced economic development. So that's a balance. In China, actually, the government does a lot of things to protect the air quality. But maybe it's not a good way because a lot of people suffer from the process. So I really want to find whether we can get a good way to get a better economy, but also we can get a clean air.
Have Lee and Hu seen the film, and what do they think about it? If so,
李学元跟那个户外哥有没有看过片子呢？他们怎么反应的呢？
户外哥看过短片，我们有一个17分钟的短片，但李春元还没有看过长片，他等他退休了之后再来看，应该还有2年呢，3年退休了。
Mr. Hu and Mr. Lee, both of them have watched the short version of the film, which has been aired in Chinese domestic media. Mr. Lee, he hasn't watched the feature length. I want to show the feature length to him after he retired.
It's really interesting. Well, your film is amazing. I think it shows us a lot about what is going on in China in terms of climate change and how we're all fighting for a better climate. So my last question is, do you have any final words about your film, or would you want people to take away from your film?
我觉得你的这个片子呢特别好，让我们展现了中国如何治理污染。然后它最后一个问题呢，是你有没有最后想说的呢？就是对这个观众，就是关于这个影片。
我在想说的是，就是从中国的角度，就从一个全球的角度上来讲，其实污染其实是人类，是因为有了人类，所以才有了污染。那其实我们现在又在在牺牲我们自己，又换回之前在人类出现之前那种蓝天，还有最开始的那种蓝天。所以我在想，就是我们应该，就每一个人应该用一种比较健康的，用可持续的方式来生活。这样的话，就是就要为我们的后代还有后代去考虑，让他们能够将来拥有更持续的蓝天。能明白我的意思吗？就人是因为有人了才有了污染，所以我们现在其实在牺牲，又在牺牲我们自己的未来，来治理污染。那其实我在想，其实我们需要每个人需要反思和考虑的就是每一个人，我们需要用一种比较健康、可持续的方式，然后来生活为我们下一代。
Because of human beings' activities, there's air pollution issue across the globe, globally. So we have to think about how to make sustainable development to gain clean air and blue sky. 还有什么吗？
我也希望就是对，就这些了。你觉得你有什么要说的？
我觉得还可以吧。Okay, I think that's it.
Well, very well said. Thank you, Han Meng, Vincent Du. Smog Town is an amazing film, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.